Hi, this is Noelle from Petitti Garden Center, and it's getting pretty hot out here. So what we're going to show you today are some of the sedum family of plants and some close relatives. And these plants are great for those hot, dry spots that you can't get irrigation or rainfall to. They do very well in the front of a dry perennial border. They do great down by the mailbox, so they make a great mailbox planting. Of course, rock gardens, of course, raised beds that have a rock wall or some rockery through there, and you can plant interdispersed. What's great about these plants is that they love full sun, so 6+ hours of direct sunlight a day. They do very well in containers, hanging baskets, wherever you want to put them, okay? And so they require sun. You do want to put them in full sunlight. They also like to be on the drier side of watering again. So these guys are great for those drought, areas that are really, really dry, whether they're clay or sandy, just very, very dry areas. Now, do watch out, they want the well-drained soil. So of course, I just said clay soil, dry clay soils, but if it's not draining, make sure you do amend those soils with a little bit of planting mix or sweet peat or whatever you've got on hand, compost, that you can use and amend those soils so they do drain out. Because the one no-no with the sedum family, of course, is wet feet, root rot, that will occur. So really not a lot of care, digging the hole, making sure it's a well-drained area, full sun, little bit of water here and there, you're gonna be really, really well off. The sedum family is very large, and you can tell I've got a lot of different varieties here, and this isn't everything. So we'll start off with the ground cover type sedum. This is usually known as sedum spurium. Sedum ground covers come in all different colors. You can tell voodoo is a nice red foliage type, just starting to bloom, sort of a fuchsia pink flower. They stay very low to the ground, typically about 2 inches to 4 inches. The one in the middle, this yellow, is called Angelina. She's gorgeous. She is yellow foliage, gets a little bit of a peachy orange tip on her. Really, really great plant, yellow flowers. And then Lycodens is a little bit bigger, but has this beautiful gray purple color to the foliage. Again, Lycodens has more of a pink flower to it. So really a lot of variety with the ground covers, and they will spread, they'll fill out, and at the nodes of their tips and throughout the actual stem, they'll continue to root in and continue to spread. Not aggressively so, you can maintain them very well, but they will spread in an area, a nice sunny, dry area. Now, we've also got medium height sedum. We've got things like October Daphne. There's a variegated type that you see here. There's also a clean blue leaf type. They have these beautiful colors in the foliage. They're one of the latest blooming sedum out there in October, so you'll see them start at the latest out there. I've also got this beautiful sort of wine-colored variegated foliage. This is kind of new for us. This is called Sun Sparkler. This particular variety is Sun Sparkler Wildfire. And this plant, medium height, you're looking at about 10 inches or so, 12 inches with the flowering. But again, gorgeous foliage all through the growing season. Right here, this is one of my favorites. This is Dazzleberry. So again, if you like the purples, this is a beautiful dark purple, kind of dusky. And boy, it is gorgeous, and it's really ready to go here. So Dazzleberry is a nice one that's gonna be blooming real soon. In the background, I've got some taller varieties. Autumn Joy Sedum is the classic. Green foliage, beautiful pink flower heads. Boy, great pollinator attractant. And any of these sedum are going to be great pollinator attractants, especially the bees. So do watch where you plant them. We do suggest keeping them away from main walkways where you're going in and out of the house. But other than that, boy, they'll really bring the pollinators on, the butterflies, the bees especially. The one in the middle is Mr. Goodbud. Mr. Goodbud has like a greenish gray foliage, beautiful dark stems, and then a pink flower. And right next to that is Xenon. Xenon is a really nice one, or I'm sorry, Xenox. Really nice one, dark foliage, like a lighter creamy pink on the top here. So lots of different shapes, sizes, colors, Beautiful, beautiful plants through the season, very low maintenance, very easy. Great plants for black thumbs, especially out there. But I wanted to show you a couple more that would work in that category. Of course, the Hens and Chicks. There are lots of colors, beautiful, beautiful varieties. These are all ready to go. These can be transplanted, again, grown in containers, window boxes. They do really, really well in small, dry, sunny areas. So do try those guys. And there's another one that I wanted to show you. Kind of a distant relative, but the euphorbia. This is actually called donkey tail spurge, and the euphorbia family can be used as one of those succulent rock garden plants. Just kind of interesting and unique, does really nicely out in those dry, sunny areas. So again, sedum family, excellent for the sun, the heat, the drought. And when you think, oh, I'm so tired of maintaining a lot of my plant material, these plants actually enjoy that. So they enjoy a little bit of abuse, if you will. Drought tolerance is excellent, and boy, great pollinators too. So definitely enjoy this for midsummer heat tolerant gardening. Enjoy.